Welcome everybody again. This is Thomas speaking, and today I would like to talk with you about how to assess a random property. That's important, random property that you are being offered. So imagine you're being offered a property in the country you are looking into to invest into, something like a holiday home or vacation rental, and now you don't have any idea of what this property is. Is it good? Is it bad? How much money can you make? And I just want to show you the way I approach the question with a very specific example. So, a good friend of mine just introduced me to this property here. It is like a big place in Italy. It says it's like 180,000 euros. It is in Apulian. It is a big olive place, and when we look into the details, it says something like, I show you, it's all in German, so I will translate it. So it is like 85 square meters of living space. It's got a 5,000 square meter of ground, and it's about 12K from a place called Meduria. It's in southern Italy, and well, there's fast internet, there is water, so it's all there. So when we have a look at it, it looks a bit like this. Let's open the gallery, and they say, okay, some green olive trees. Looks like there's a road and this building, which looks quite modern on the first view, and then on the second view, it's like, okay, needs to be reworked a little bit, and you go through it, and okay, this is not very nice, and you basically also look at the fence there. It's also not nice. Okay, kitchen looks nice, the bed's good, bathroom also looks okay, and now the question is, so what to do with this? So when I approach these properties, I typically use the following framework. So this is very easy. First of all is, what is my preference? So am I going for value? Am I going for yield per year? Is it something I look for myself? Or is it something I want to rent out? Second, what is my risk? Is it more like high risk? Say, okay, I really want to, it's risky, but if it works out, I can make a lot of money. Or is it something, say, okay, no, I want to just have a safe bet. Then when I say, okay, yield, what's the yield I'm going for? Is it like 5% per year, 10% per year, or what is it? Then value, how important is long-term growth? And last question, most importantly, who is taking care? So let's look into this property first of all, and let's get the first impression. So what do I do first? So first of all, I go to Google Maps or Google Earth and have a look on where is it. So I pre-configured it. So let's have a look. And so what you can see here already, here it is. It looks like it's big. Let me scroll out a bit. So first of all, what's the big picture view? Where is it? First of all, and you can say, okay, when I look at this, so I'm based in Munich. This property is based here, and this is Croatia. This is Italy. Here we have like, of course, Rome, Neapel, okay. So then you can already conclude the first thing, where you say, okay, first of all, it's quite remote, far away. Then from the pictures, you could say it's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. And what you can also see, it's all about olive trees. And fourth, it is not close to the sea. So no beach, no beach, no sea view. So, but let's go a little deeper in it. So we have a look here. So this is more like the more detailed view. So what you can see here. So let me see, where is Sicily? Okay, Sicily is down here, Catania, and it's right opposite of Albania. So, okay, let's go a little down here. So, okay, so we say Manduria is the bigger city. Then let's have a look at how does that city look like. And we say, okay, it has about 30,000 people. And these are some pictures you can find here, and looks like a decent Italian city. Okay, not spectacular, but okay. So then I would say next conclusion. Okay, let's have a look at the beach here. How does that look like? Oh, now this looks much more interesting. You have those big shores, you have nice sandy beaches, have some historic sites, boats, great sundowner location, clear water. Oh, and even some snow in winter. That's interesting. And okay, summer tourism. Okay, that's interesting. So this already gives some conclusions. First of all, what can you do with it? It's more like a nice building plus pool for nature lovers, for families, for like something like olive fans, or let's say these agri-tourism people. Okay, so that's quite a bit of analysis. So then let's go one step further and dive a little deeper into the data. So what does the data tell us? So I've already checked it on AirDNA. So I go to AirDNA, I insert Manduria in Italy, and here we go. So then what does this chart tell us? So it's basically two things. First of all, I would say the average daily rate is about $100. Occupancy rate is rather low in February. In March, not sure where this is so high. And the revenue, yeah, it's kind of logical result of that. Then when you look at this, okay, it's more like entire homes are rented. A lot of thing is going over Airbnb, and I would have a suspicion that many of the properties are found here, and a little less properties are found there. Okay, so this gives us an idea of, say, we have an average daily rate of about 100 US dollars. So let's check out what is going on there. Rental growth. So in last summer Q3, there were about 600 rentals. Here we had about 500. So the region is growing, and Okay, so that's about it. So this doesn't give a lot of help. So if assuming we don't want to spend money on the account here, let's dive a little deeper into this area here. So we say, okay, here is a rental. It's called villa with heated pool and absolute solitude. Well, that makes sense. So let's have a look at this. So it looks a little more in shape, more livable. Also, the surroundings are quite nice, and olive trees. Okay. Okay, some 3 bedrooms, 6 people. Okay, let's see. Can we also get some idea on whether this is booked availability? What does it say here? Okay, it says March, April, May, June. So it looks as if in June this is booked. In July, let's check it out. Let's check 13th of July to 20th. So say April, May, June, July. We go to the 13th. Oh, they closed. So it seems as if that were true, this means that it's already booked. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. May it's 1, 2, 3.5 weeks. June it's 1, 2.5. So it's like 6 weeks. In July it's the whole July, 10 weeks. So it seems as if this place would all. So we go to the reference property. Say it's now 12 weeks, 7 days. It's already booked, which averages like 7 days is 70. It's 84 days and 100 US dollar. So it's more or less 8,400 US dollars in revenues. So my core assumption is that this is pretty comparable to what we have. And so if you optimize the rest of the season, I would say an estimate could be, let's say, call it 10,000 euros per season. Or maybe if you optimize it a bit, it's like 15,000 euros per season that you can do with this property. So now we go to the calculation. We say we go for the conservative case. So we say it's 10,000 euros per year, and we have to buy it for 180,000, which is, without any renovations, it's 10 by 180, which is roughly it's not a lot. 10,000 divided by 180,000 is equal to 5.5% annual yield without any renovation, without any tax and costs involved. So this brings us back to the discussion regarding, so what do I want? What is our matrix? So we have preference, we have risk, we have yield, we have value, we have who can take caretaking. Then I would say, so there's a big plus. I didn't tell you, but in the ad it says there's somebody who's taking care. Then when I go to value, I would say the appreciation of the property won't be pretty high. Why? First of all, it's not unique. So there are many properties around there as well. And when you're in Italy, no sea, no view, and rather remote. So it's more like a lifestyle business, and it's probably hard to sell. The yield is, I would say, it's kind of, say, neutral. The risk, I would really say it's rather high risk investment. Why? Because of these points here. My preference is I want it's not for me. I want to rent it out. So, long story short, so saying the use case I would see for this property is, first of all, it's somebody. So when you say what's the in digital products we call it the persona. What is the persona that this would be the perfect buyer? So it's first of all somebody who does not want to make money with it, but who would be happy covering the cost. Then it's somebody who loves solitude, somebody who loves Italy, and somebody who does not care driving. So this is what I would say is the perfect investor for that property. And everybody who's like trying to make money, trying to have some really unique business, is going to be disappointed by that property. So what would be my recommendations on, so if you said, okay, I still like it, not recommendations, but thoughts. First of all, what you have to do, I would say, create a nice building. B, add a pool and turn it into a olive type of attraction. And when you do that, I'm pretty sure you can ramp up the revenue from now 10,000 to say 20,000 euros. Why? Because having a pool and having a nicer building and having greater photos can, I guess, help you make the price go from 100 to just 200 per night. Then you might say, this is far too much and way out of competition. But here it comes. Then if you do that, and if you do that, then you are the number one property to go to. Number one property. Why? Because you have all the attractions you need. You have a fence, you have a pool, you have some sort of luxury type of villa, you have solitude, but you're also close to the sea. So, long story short, I personally myself wouldn't buy it because it's for my I'm more looking at it from a vacation rental business point of view. That's not something for me. But if I had to market the property, I would really go for somebody who likes Italy, who's an olive lover, and who's fan of the southern Italian area. So, thanks a lot, everybody, for listening. I hope that helped you a little further in understanding how I approach assessing the properties. If you have any questions or any comments or any ideas or any properties you're looking for or any help you might need when looking for vacation rentals, just send me an email to thomaslangbert@stylono.com. It was fun talking to you. See you next time. Bye-bye.